Early summer 2022, Industrielinqs and 4 young professionals traveled through Europe to discover the steps now being taken in European industry in the area of zero-emission hydrogen. And how do these steps fit into the broad transformation of industry? Last summer, Volta-Chem joined Industrielinqs and a new group of young smarts on another trail, Electro Trail Europe 2023.
To visit more than 10 interesting innovative electrification projects, we traveled nearly 5,000 kilometers through the Netherlands, Germany, Sweden, and Denmark. By train.
In 10 years' time you will see one of the largest energy hubs of Northwest Europe.
I learned that the chemical industry is actually quite tied with energy providers.
Plasma actually, you could see it as a cloud with a lot of energy inside. Actually everybody knows lighting, and you also know that there's a lot of energy inside. It can really destruct things, and that's also what we do with molecules.
In the past everybody was thinking the DC drives are dying, but now there are a lot of new opportunities, especially for heating. And then we have the new electrolyzers project.
At this site, they are actually building the first electrical furnace in the world. And they do it together with Linde and with SABIC. And if you do it that way, you have basically zero emission in the process.
We use the solar power generated here for our battery materials production. We are also looking into how can we decrease the CO2 footprint of our steam generation by means of e-boilers or heat pumps, for example.
Here on this side, Ørsted's gonna build flagship 1 from the stack. It's sloped down to the fans, you can see it.
You take the waste from classical nuclear and convert it into energy. And if you can ship it into a 40-foot shipping container, then all of a sudden you can make nuclear power plants on an assembly line.
There seems to be a huge market pull, and not that we have to push it. But it's also a matter for us to be one of the first on the market to make sure that we get a big piece of this cake that's going to be big as it looks right now. Green energy and the green transition is here to stay, and it will definitely just grow bigger as we go ahead.
And meanwhile, Industrielinqs is preparing for the next trail, the Biotech Trail Europe, or Bite24. Meet our first fellow travelers.
My name is Luis. I'm from Spain.
I am Naim. I'm a PhD student at the University of Antwerp.
I'm a postdoc in the University of Antwerp since last September.
And I also do my PhD on purple bacteria. So we want to produce microbial protein from purple bacteria. The way we produce our food, and especially our proteins right now, is super bad for the planet because it produces a lot of greenhouse gases and stuff like that. So we want to produce a more sustainable protein source, and for that we use purple bacteria. So we want to use hydrogen gas and CO2 to produce these purple bacteria, grow them, and then use them as a new food source.
We are also using nature to produce proteins. We are using microbes. We are surrounded by microbes, but we are not using it at the moment. Well, we are also using it in yogurts or other type of food that has microbes on it, and we are using biotech in order to produce it in a more optimized way.
If I am doing well in my PhD, I think 2030 should be feasible to start really producing it and go to the markets.
What do they expect from Bike 24?
Really excited about it because I work in the academia in the university, so sometimes there is not understanding between the academia and the industry. So I really want to see what the industry is doing at the moment.
I expect to see a lot of companies, which is also super exciting for me because I am working in academia right now, but I'm also very interested in industry, in startups, in new biotech, so it will be very nice to see what's out there.
Want to join Biotech Trail Europe 24? Please contact us.